Well, let's now bring on board the management of Max India. The company posted its fourth quarter numbers. The net loss seems to have widened over there. The second wave perhaps also adding on to the woes of Max India. We have with us Tara Singh Vachani, the Vice Chairperson for Max India and the Chairperson of Antara. Tara, I really appreciate you joining us today on ET Now. Thank you so much for taking out time. So first tell us how the key two lines of businesses, assisted care services and residences for seniors have performed in Q4 as well as for the full fiscal year.
Sure. We've actually had a very interesting quarter. The residences verticals have both performed as per their velocity, and the assisted care verticals have done actually better than we had envisioned in one way. As while COVID was very challenging, it also gave us an opportunity to serve over 3,000 patients in just 2.5, 3 months. And we've scaled up all of our verticals there. So overall, we have seen good performance, but we are in startup stage, and hence it will take the window and the runway for us to start showing those performance parameters from a financial lens.
Okay. Tara, how much, or rather, what sort of an impact has the second wave had on all of your business verticals? And do you foresee this, the momentum that you had seen just before the second wave hit, sort of continuing as we slowly get out of, the lockdown and the second wave?
Interestingly, because our lines of business are in elder care and it's very need-based, for us, the COVID paradigm and the pandemic essentially escalated the need for our products and services. So from a demand point of view, this has been the highest demand we have seen so far, because the need for care at home for seniors, the need for care homes for seniors, as well as people understanding that they want to live in a community and an ecosystem where they are well taken care of. The pandemic actually pushed us to perform better than we had even in the previous quarter. So last year we served 2,500 patients or clients, and in 2 months we served 3,000 in comparison. So we do see this momentum continuing because COVID is here to stay. And generally, the recognition of this category and industry has really started to take front and center. And we believe we will be able to continue the velocities we have seen.
Right. Traditionally, if you look at the group, they have always been quite active as far as M&A tie-ups, global tie-ups are concerned. Would you be looking on those lines as well to grow the business, or right now you're only looking at organic growth?
At the moment, just organic growth. We consider ourselves a startup. At the end of the day, Max India relisted on the stock exchange earlier this year. So we are really building the foundation and the building blocks of Antara again. From being just in the residences vertical, we've launched 3 new businesses last year. So we want to really test the proof, and we want to make sure that our demand and supply is sustainable before we bring any strategic investors. From a knowledge partnership point of view, we have multiple relationships and equations which we will continue to nurture.
All right, ma'am. Thanks so much for taking out time for us. Good to get perspective from you. Hope to see you once again once you declare the next numbers or any announcement.